Good morning. I always start my morning off with taking a shower and washing my face. I always wash my face with the Body Shop's Tea Tree cleansing system. I have the cleansing facial wash, the toner, and then I have the lotion, and I always use those, and I just keep those in my shower. I have the lotion here because I will use it in a second, and then I always get my beauty sponge by Soho wet. I always get it damp, and then I just leave it setting out. I do that about 10 minutes before I start my makeup, just so that way it kind of gives time to get a little bit drier. I don't like it completely wet. And then the next thing I start off with, what I was speaking about before, is the Tea Tree Skin Clearing Lotion. I put this all over my face. I love this system. Definitely do recommend it. It's about $29 at Ulta. But I just use about that much. I'll just rub it in. And I also pinned my hair back, as you can tell. I've already styled it. I just went ahead and pinned everything back so it's out of my way. So yeah, I blend this in. And I also, before I jump in the shower, I always tweeze my brows to kind of clean them up, trim them up, do whatever I need to do to them. And then I go ahead and start. After the lotion, I always go in with a primer. The primer that I use is Benefit's POREfessional primer. I love this. It seeps right into your pores and kind of gives you a clean slate. I have horrible pores. Let me see if I can give you guys a before. So, a little bit close in your face. But that's what my pores look like before. I just mostly pack this on to this part of my face. This part of my face. I always pack it onto this part of my face and then down here. I don't really take it anywhere else because I don't have pores really anywhere else. And then after, I'm not even sure if that did anything, but I'm in your face anyway. So that's what I do. And then I go in with my foundation. This is the Clean Finish Matte by Rimmel. This is 100% poreless, 130. This is 130 True Ivory. I'm very oily, so I need a matte foundation. So that's why I'm giving this a try. This stuff is really thick. So I'm guessing that's why they gave you the paddle with it. I always just do one side of my face, just because it's easier to blend that way. And then I take my beauty sponge, and this, as you can tell, the London Soho isn't like the beauty blender. It doesn't have a smushed inside on this side. That is the general shape of the beauty blender, but it has a side, so I just go ahead and use the side of it in the same fashion you'd use the beauty blender. Just kind of pounce it. Once we pretty much have that blended in, I go in with my concealer. Now the concealers is multiple. If I can find my other one. Not tell me I threw it away. So yes, Brandy. I think you might have. So what I do is, I'm not sure if it's picking up on camera, but I have horrible bags underneath my eyes, so I definitely have to conceal those. So I take, this is Erase Paste by Benefit. It is my #1 favorite concealer for under eyes. I look like a complete hippopotamus with no color on my face. We'll fix that in a minute. And I just pop this right there. This is a salmon colored concealer, so kind of makes everything kind of pinky. Kind of makes everything a little bit more on the pink side, but I go in over this so we don't have anything to worry about. Just kind of counteracts that blackness underneath my eyes. And this is a London Soho angled fluffy brush, but my dog decided to eat it and make it a flat brush, but it still works for what I need it to. So kind of just helps out with my under eye circles. And then I go in with NYX's Photogenic Concealer. This is HD Photogenic Concealer, and this is in Fair. It's way light. It's almost like a really pretty white color, but I like for underneath my eyes to be really light. So I just go in with just a couple little packs of these, going down this way and up that way. This is like my second or third tube of this. I actually need to go buy a new one. 3 little flicks there. Boom. And that's how I highlight my face. I just go in and set everything. The setting powder that I use is Ulta's Fabulous Face Pressed Powder, and I just use this with a regular sponge, and I pack this. So it takes me a few minutes to actually do this, but I pack it in. Alright, now that I have completely powdered my entire face and completely got rid of any color and I look really washed out, this is my favorite part of my makeup because I go in and I warm up my face. I add some warmth to my face. Now, the bronzer that I use is, find my brush here. The bronzer that I use is NYC Bronzing Powder in Sunny. I love this bronzer. It lasts forever. I barely hit pan in those 2 small tiny spots. So what I use is just this really big generic kind of brush, and I just get a little bit on my brush and I tap it off as much as I can, and then I just warm up the bottom half of my face, just the places that I need it. My neighbor just walked outside and he can totally see me. Not filming myself here, sir. Nope. So I just kind of bronze up the outer portions of my face. And then I take, this is a blush brush from e.l.f. and I go in with Dark 7315 by Avon. I have something spilled on it. This is a very dark regular pressed powder, and I just go in with just a little bit of that. This stuff is very flaky, and then I just kind of warm up, do a little bit of contouring. Now I like a very heavy contour. That is honestly just me. And then I top that off with Hoola by Benefit. This is my favorite. I don't want to use very much of it because I'm actually getting pretty low. So that's why I go in with the Avon. And then I just warm up and go over my cheeks. I just use this on the cheek portion of my face. And that's how I warm up my face. Now the blush that I'm going to use today is Bamba by Benefit. This is the most gorgeous fluorescent, really shimmery blush I've ever seen in my entire life, and I love it. I'm so in love with this blush. And then I just go in with that with an angle brush. God, this stuff smells so amazing. Like, you have no idea how amazing it smells. And then the highlight that I'm going to use is, I was not prepared, e.l.f.'s Baked Blush. This is in Pinktatsic. It's a really pretty color. Let me open it. It's just this really pretty pinkish kind of gold color. I love it. And I'm just gonna take my fingers. I just get a little bit and then pat this right on the upper part of my cheeks. And now I'm going to go in with my Complexion Brush from e.l.f. and just kind of run that over everything. Make sure everything is blended. And there we have it. That is how I do my foundation. Now, this is my everyday, pretty much my everyday foundation. This is how I'm going to be wearing it to school and vice versa, where I wear it pretty much everywhere that I go. So there we have it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I definitely do appreciate it. All of my links will be in the bottom bar for my Facebook, my Instagram, my Twitter. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!